This week's Michigan Lottery Excellence in Education winner is Veronica Van Wagener from Duncan Lake Middle School, part of the Caledonia Community Schools. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
We have a video from your nominator. Let's take a look.
Okay.
As a past volunteer in Mrs. Van Wagener's classroom, I am so excited that she's receiving this award. I've been able to observe firsthand her ability to engage her children in their studies, whether it's through a book trailer to excite them about reading or holding a current events debate to help them see the relevance to the ancient history subject she teaches. She's very inclusive of other classrooms and teachers and very supportive of her children being inclusive of each other. Our children are our future, and I believe it's our privilege to acknowledge them, to respect them, and to applaud them.
What do you think when you see that video?
Well, very nice words. So that is my mother, and very appreciative of her for nominating me. Yes, because she's probably my biggest supporter in the world. So
I understand that you have a mentor that you've had for a very long time, your second grade teacher. Tell me about that.
She made me fall in love with being in a classroom. She just made learning fun. She made me fall in love with reading. And that was when I decided I wanted to be a teacher, and I never let that passion go. And so I got to have her again as a sixth grade teacher, and it just instilled in me again that I was making the right career choice.
So you're living your dream now. What does that feel like?
Amazing. Every day is interesting. Every day is unique. No day is the same. My day goes fast because it's fun, and it's the best job in the world.
So not only are you a teacher, but you're also a coach. So
Yes.
Putting those two together, how do you make all that work?
It's a lot. I'm not going to lie. I actually just got injured this past season. But it's interesting because when you coach, you get to see a different side of kids that you don't see in the classroom. And you also get to make a different connection. And so they really are two separate jobs, but they still have that kid element, which makes it fun and exciting.
Tell me what it's like for you when you see a student light up after you've taught them something, but they get it.
That's why I teach. There's nothing that you can compare to that experience. There's nothing that you can compare to that feeling that you know you've reached that child. Yeah, it's just a wonderful feeling. I can't really describe it. It's hard.
One of the things that I understand is important to you is DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion, and you incorporate that into your teaching. Tell me about that.
So this year I got the chance to team teach for the first half of the year with one of our special education teachers, and she is amazing and fabulous. And I honestly learned more from those kids than they taught me or the other kids, because they made me come back to, hey, it's not always about the curriculum. It's about kids first. It's about making sure that everyone understands that everybody's different and that you don't have to treat people differently just because they're different. And so those kids, I still see them. They're not in my class anymore, but I think that they made me a better teacher this year. And the kids in my classroom, I think, are better because of it as well.
Sounds like the kids in your classroom are kind of like your kids.
Oh yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah. Why do you teach?
I teach because I've always been drawn to kids, even when I was little. I love engaging and interacting with kids. I think my answer has changed throughout my career. Now I see kids that I've had as older adults. Some of them have contacted me, and I didn't know the impact that I had on them then, but through their contact with me, I've realized I've had an impact, even if it's a small one, on a child who is now an adult. So that's pretty powerful.
You're doing great things. Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Veronica receives a $1,500 check from the Michigan Lottery, and her class at Duncan Lake Middle School receives a $500 grant. Excellence in Education Award sponsored by the Michigan Lottery, providing more than $27 billion to public education since 1972.